Hello and welcome to today's episode on Rendezvous on Global TV. I am Sharon Ajay and I have with me two beautiful ladies at the studio today. I'll be introducing them to you guys after the break, so kindly stay tuned. Welcome back to Rendezvous. Today we'll be talking on good personal hygiene and we'll be taking all of you down the lane to maintain good personal hygiene. Before we dive right in, I want to introduce you to the amazing two ladies I have with me in the studio today. Hi Favor, how are you doing?
Hello and good afternoon.
Yes, please kindly introduce yourself to us.
I'm Favor and yes, we're on Rendezvous. We'll be talking about personal hygiene and how to maintain personal hygiene. So stay tuned for it.
Yeah. How are you doing, Joanne?
I'm fine.
Yeah, kindly introduce yourself to us.
Yeah, I'm Usman Joanne, and today we'll be talking on personal hygiene on Rendezvous. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay, so first we'll begin with what is good personal hygiene, to be precise. What is good personal hygiene? Good personal hygiene involves keeping all parts of the external body clean and healthy. It is important for maintaining both physical and mental health. In people with poor personal hygiene, the body provides an ideal environment for germs to grow, leaving vulnerable to infection. You know, people with poor personal hygiene, your body will be vulnerable to infections, to diseases, and all of that. On a social level, people may be, they may avoid a person with poor personal hygiene, which may result to isolation and loneliness. Nobody wants to be associated with someone with poor personal hygiene. Anytime, someone with poor personal hygiene comes into a room, people will tend to want to, withdraw back from that person, and that can, bring isolation and loneliness to that person. So we'll be riding on to know the types of personal hygiene. There are many types of personal hygiene. The following list is a good start point to build a personal hygiene routine, and we'll be starting with washing your body. This is number one, very vital something. You cannot even talk about good personal hygiene without talking about how you need to wash your body, how you need to bathe. Several million sweat gland covers the human body. When bacteria breaks down sweat, the process creates a smell or body odor. Let's try to bathe or shower each day. Wash well, especially under your armpits and around your genitals and anus. Keeping clean would prevent skin irritation and remove bacteria that cause body odor. Wash yourself with soap, shower gel, or a body wash. Soap removes more germs, but you may need to wash sensitive body parts with plain water or salt water. If there is no tap water or it is scarce, clean yourself with a clean wet cloth or sponge. Like we said, washing your body, bathing it's one criteria of good personal hygiene. If you do not have, there is one thing to bathe well, and there's another thing to, just pour water on your body and just do, back in school we call it just thinning it and then 1 2 1 2 and you're off. If you do not know how to bathe well, I'm telling you, you are going to lead yourself to bad personal hygiene, and it is not reasonable. It is not hygienic for us as human beings. Some people feel like they already know how to bathe. You just need to pour water and rub 1 or 2 soap. And there are some areas you need to tackle. There are some areas you need to, and that's why when most people just spend like 1 minute or 2 minutes in the bathroom, people begin to wonder like, what's up, what's going on?
Exactly.
Are you done bathing? Are you what
This
is
is like
it?
pour on your body and come out. You
That
not wash
kind
the
of
vital
thing.
parts.
Exactly. It is not about just pouring water and just coming out. What do you have to say about that, Miss Fiho?
It is essential to make sure you bathe well. You can't go into the bathroom, pour water on your body and just come out. That's not bathing. And regarding the 1 minute, 2 minute thing, you can actually still go into the bathroom and have your bath in 5 minutes and you still be clean.
Yes.
You need to just know where to wash the vital areas. Wash your armpits well, your genitals, your anus, like she said. You need to wash them properly. If not, there's no how.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Miss Joanne.
Shall said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bathe very well. Stop doing rub and shine, because back in my secondary school, then we do what they call rub and shine, because there will not be water. We just wash our legs and everything, and we go to prayer ground. You see people smelling. So stop rub and shine and bathe very well.
Yeah, we even need to be practical. You don't just go in and just like throw a bucket of water on your body. There are some areas, just like your armpit area, even your this area between your you scrub it. Yes,
even your around your neck area,
back of your ears.
Yes, especially for people that are a bit chubby. You know, people that are not so chubby, maybe slender people, you can just do your own.
Folds.
Yes,
you don't have people that are plus size, they have folds where the sweat can hide.
Yes.
And so you need to just scrub it off. So that, you need to smell nice.
Exactly.
You need to bathe well and smell nice. You can't be going around and be smelling bad.
Yes.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Even when it comes to your face, you know, some people just do this way, and no, it doesn't work like that. The area, this is your nose area.
Yeah.
If you notice, if you are very observant, there are some people that their nose area is usually dark. This area, it's usually, because when they go to the bedroom, they just like put in soap and water, and they just do this kind of scrub. But you have to take your time. You know, rub this area, you rub this area, you focus on this area, because if you do not, dirt from your face after you finish can just like hide, because this area is lit, it's kind of closed.
You won't see it.
Exactly, you can't see it. So they will just hide there, and before you know, in just few months, you see here getting dark, and you are wondering what is going on. You even try to wash it. It doesn't go away because yes, it has accumulated. It is there, and also your ear area, the back of your ear, and even inside. Yes, for most people
don't. A lot of people that do not wash their ears properly, and you see dirt in it. Why? Why are you doing that? Wash your ear properly. Like, see, you just, like she said, or like we've been saying, you just need to know the right places to wash. Like, it doesn't have to be anything. It's not that serious. Just know that you have to wash the back of your ear. You need to wash your arms for the plus size, even the ones that are not plus size. You know, your genital areas, your armpits, all of that. So you need to just know where to wash so you don't smell.
And also, as Joanna said, the back of your ear. And for those that have plus size, your folds, you need to, you know, wash. Even for ladies, you lift up your boobs and you wash that area. You see some people looking all fresh and all that, you know, fair, fine skin. But by the time they raise that place up, it is dark. See, when we're talking about good personal hygiene, we're talking about from headward to your toes.
Even wash back of your feet, so that you put your slippers and your leg will be very dark.
You focus on,
or you put your shoes and it will be smelling.
It is not enough to just wash what you know, just the part that you can see, that you can just quickly just scrub. There are lots of places that you need to and that is why I am not a fan of 1 minute bathing, 2 minutes bathing.
You take your time to bathe in the bathroom.
You take your time, because believe it or not, see, even if you don't bath well and you say you want to use deodorant, believe it or not, you will
fade away now.
Exactly.
It will fade away.
Exactly. Unless you will say, okay, you might it might not ooze out as the way, maybe probably you are using deodorant to cover the smell or whatever. People will see the stain, like the nose area, they will see the stain.
And another thing, if you think it's by the amount of time you actually spend in the bathroom as well, you are wrong. Because some people, I know people that spend like, I don't want to exaggerate, but I know people that spend like, let's say 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the bathroom, but you still come out and you smell. Emphasis on wash the vital areas. Emphasis on that, because if you don't wash the vital areas, if you like spend 2 hours in the bathroom, you will still smell.
Exactly. So that is that about washing your body, because we still have like a list of things that you need to do to maintain your personal good hygiene. The next we'll be going is washing your hands. I feel like this is just underrated. You know, I feel washing hands is really underrated. But before we talk about it, you know, washing your hands to avoid you need to wash your hands to avoid getting sick. Wash your hand properly for at least 20 seconds, not just put your hand under the tap and you just put it out and you just wipe it. No. Now there are ways you wash your hand, you know, and I don't know if you have a pen and a paper there. I feel you should jot out what I'm about to say now. It is a very practical step of how to wash your hands, you know. Number 1, wet your hands with water. You understand? Wet your hands with water first if you want to wash your hands. Number 2, you apply enough of soap to cover all the surfaces of your hands. you apply enough. They did not say little quantity, chingly, that the one that if you do like this, it will not foam. Apply enough, not extra too much, but something that would, cover all the surface of your hands. Next, you rub your hands together to take to take the dirt away and to rub the substance that you put on your hand, to make it go round. So next, you rub your hands together. Then you clean between your fingers and the back of your hands. If you are looking at me now, this is what you do. Between your fingers, then the back of your hands, this way. You do this way, then the back of your hands. That's how you wash it. And you don't just do like this and you let go. You do it in a very practical way. Intentional about it. Yes, that's the word. Then, yes, exactly. Next, you clean dirty fingers with a scrubbing brush if one is available. Now, when you have a scrubbing brush, you take the scrubbing brush and you scrub your finger areas. You scrub your finger area. For those that don't have scrubbing brush, because not everybody have it, what I usually do is you take your hands like this, then on the palm of your other hand, you scrub it this way. You understand? You scrub it this way. If you try it and see, you'll see that most of the germs in your finger would come out while you do that. Then you do it to, the second hand also. You put it on the palm of the other and you scrub it this way, vice versa. It will help, take off all the germs on your nails, especially for those people that fixed nails and all of that. Although germs don't tend to stay on fixed nails as much as natural nails. Thank you. So next is you rinse both sides of your hands, preferably under clean running water. They say preferably under clean running water, because sometimes you just put a bowl of water and you're doing like this. Yes. The more you put your hand in, the more the soap just enters into the bowl of the water, and it's contaminated. You contaminate it by doing that, and it's just as if you are taking back the germs and putting
back your hand.
Preferably under a running water. You wash your hands this way. And if you don't even have running water, you can tell a sibling or tell a friend or tell a neighbor, whoever is available at that time, to help you, pour a bowl of water on your hands while you are washing, so it will serve as a running tap for you, instead of just taking the bowl and doing this way. You understand? Next off, you dry off your hand with a clean towel. Emphasis on what? A clean towel. Please don't just carry the clothes that you just, after you wash your hand, after all those process, you now come and use your dress or your skirt or your trouser.
Or a top you just pulled off.
Exactly.
That is already dirty.
Oh, you are putting back the germs on your hands, and that is not hygienic at all. So you preferably, if you can get a towel for just your hands, just your hands, please. It's going to be, it will be better, it will be better than just using any random thing because after taking that much time to wash your hands and do all of that and scrub your nails, then you just pick a random dress and no, you are putting the germs, if not even ×2 of what you washed off on your hands. Then you use the towel to turn off the tap. Because you've done all your hygiene and everything, washed your hands and all of that, it would be unreasonable to still use the same hand to just switch off your tap, because definitely you switch on the tap before you start washing your hands. So some germs on your fingers, on your hand, might have gotten on the surface of the tap. So it would be reasonable to use the towel to turn off the tap. And it will be also reasonable that after the use of the towel, it's better you just quickly just a run wash of the towel. Yes.
Or preferably you can have 2 towels. The one you use to damp your hands, and another one for the tap. So you don't have to be shuffling, washing every day.
Yes, definitely. That's also a good thing. But in place of where you don't have 2 towels, of which you should get, it's better you just, after your every hand washing, you wash your towel and you dry it for the next use. You can also use hand sanitizer. Make sure you use enough of the product to cover all the surfaces of your hands. Make sure to rub the palms, the back of your hand, and between your finger, in between your fingers. Sanitizer it's a must have. Most of persons feel like it was during the COVID-19 time that you just gathered lots of sanitizer. No, it's not even about that. Aside COVID-19, there are germs there. Germs can make you sick. Germs can cause lots of things to your body. So please, sanitizer should be a must have.
Yes.
If possible, get a very little container, you know,
Yeah,
just
they are cute ones.
yes,
And
put in
your
your
bag.
yes,
Or inside your
exactly.
bag.
You hang on your bag or you put it inside your bag. You take it everywhere.
There you go.
You know, when you are around the place and you can't use tap at that moment, sanitizer can serve that. You know, when you put it on your hand, instead of going through all the process of doing this, doing that, sanitizer can help you take off the germs, at least, if not all, at least 50-60% of germs will be off of your hand, and that will know it's hygienic. Actually, it's hygienic. Moving on, we'll be going to washing your genitals. Washing your genitals. It is important to change sanitary products. This one I'm talking to our ladies, my ladies, the ladies. It is important to change sanitary products regularly and to wash the hands before and after changing tampons, pad, or any other sanitary products. As vaginas are self-cleaning, using soap to clean the vagina can cause an imbalance of its natural bacteria and lead to infection. The vulva, that's the external part of the vagina, should only need cleaning once a day using mild soap and water. People with an uncircumcised penis can clean it by gently pulling back the foreskin and washing underneath it with warm water or soap. I'm going to talk more on the female aspect because definitely we are females and all of that. They've been ringing it day by day. Don't use soap on that area. Do not use soap on your day. You say you want to act clean, anti-clean, most cleanest person on earth, and you're using soap. You are hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself. If you do not have money to get vagina wash, use normal water. Plain water or warm water without nothing in it.
Because some of the bacteria are needed.
Yes.
They are not supposed to go off. They are not supposed to be taken out.
Exactly.
Supposed to be there. So you just need to use warm water or, like she said, vagina wash. I don't even really know about that, but yes.
I don't even like using it because some of them are not good too. Like some chemicals inside might be bad, and you not know. You just go and use it and damage yourself.
So preferably, I think
it's not good at all.
Warm water is just the best thing. You just use warm water and just take it off.
Yes, just like Favor has said, use warm water. Do not do extra. Don't be extra. Don't use soap. There are things you are going to damage if you use soap on that area. Please. And again, for those that are menstruating and say, okay, I'll just take one pad and I will go to work, and when I'm done with work, you use one pad round the clock.
Yes, and some of them, they actually do that. They will be like, okay, probably the pad isn't full, and then they take it the whole day. No, change your pad frequently.
That thing smells.
Full,
of course,
because
it does.
It's already absorbed. I don't know how to put it, but like, just make sure you change your pad frequently, whether or not it's full or not.
Yes,
you should change it regularly because there's heat, everything gathering there.
Yes,
and please be hygienic.
Yes, please be hygienic. Be hygienic. See, even if you say you want to leave your pad around the clock because it is not full, by the time you take it and you want to change it, you perceive one kind of smell, and that thing can cause it can cause a permanent smell on you. It can cause a permanent smell on you, and that will not be good as a lady. You know, there was one time in school back then, years ago, we're on the assembly ground and someone just passed and I perceived this terrible smell. I was like, Jesus, like a menstruation smell like that. And when
it's blood now, it's going to surely smell, so you have to change it often.
They called the lady and asked her and said, what's up? There's this smell. The lady said, no, I betted now. I didn't, this one. Well, it might be true that she actually bathed and cleansed herself and all of that, but she might have worn it over like round the clock a previous day before,
maybe overnight.
And the smell will still be there. The smell will still be there. You can't wash away smell. It's a regular, it's a regular something. It's a day by day something, and that's why I say body odor don't just quickly go like that. You have to consistently do what you need to do to maintain a good personal hygiene for the body odor to go. So please and please, for those that are that are not heavy flow, no matter whether it is full or not, even for your health, you need to change that part. Change it, and please do not use soap on your vagina. No. Do not use soap on it. Kindly just use plain water. Like I read earlier, the vagina cleanses itself by itself. You don't need to help it. Don't help it. The way God has created it, it cleans itself by itself. Your own is just to clean the surface with mouth soap. Okay, they say even mouth soap, but I prefer not to even use any soap at all. Just use warm water. Definitely. And please, you that you want to even maintain personal hygiene and you are there, you are not sure everywhere is just, please, let's not use our mouth and say plenty things. But you know that place, if you choke down like that, your hand will lose inside. It is not supposed to be. You understand? That is another step of maintaining personal hygiene. Please and please, your armpit area and down there, wash it well, and it should be as clear as, because you can't wash something you cannot see. If the place is all bushy and whatever, how would you see what you want to wash?
Yes, make sure you shave.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shave, because even if you're washing it, when you have like pubic hair there, it's going to smell.
Yeah, the dirt will hide in the hair. You will not even see it.
Shave and keep shaving. Shave frequently as well.
Please. And even those that say, okay, I don't have, because I had friends that say, okay, I don't have much hair, and therefore I'm not going to shave the little one there. See, if you have nothing there for years, it's better than for you to have a small one and say, I don't want to take it off because they usually do not grow. Please and please, bacteria store in all those air. And sometimes you look at people, they are smelling and all that. I know that they don't bathe, they bathe, but the thing is that they have some bushy hair, yes, and bacteria are there.
When you're sweating and the hair is there, you're sweating with the hair.
You see some people wear handless. Once they raise their hand like that, oh no,
you will not want to,
like this sweat will gather there and even be white.
Oh my goodness.
Some people don't be very like it's because they have grey hair.
And you'll be wondering why people running away from people will run. Those are
if you sit down there and you open your hand and it's smelling, I will sit down with you again.
Nobody wants to be inconvenient. Everybody wants to be convenient. So please and please, I hope you are jotting down everything that we are saying. This thing has it's practical. It is not just about hearing and saying I will do. You practically should do it. You understand? So we'll be moving down to the next types of ways to have good personal hygiene, and we'll be going down that lane after the short break. Don't touch that dial. We are coming there soon.
I was looking at the camera.
Welcome back to Rendezvous. Next, we after the break and before the break we were talking about how to do your take care of your body. We just finished talking about how to clean your genitals and everything. Well, next we are moving to preventing body odor. Firstly, we talked about washing your body and everything. After washing your body, that is not enough. That is not enough. The next thing you need to do is apply deodorant to your armpits. Put on clean clothes, dry clothing, wash sweaty or dirty garments well, and if possible, hang them outdoors to dry. If you have a problem with excessive sweating, make an appointment to see your doctor. So there is one thing to bathe well, like I was telling with with Favor and Joanne. There is one thing to bathe well. There's another thing to maintain that. After you bathe, there's this freshness you feel. You feel so fresh. There is another thing to maintain that freshness. Yes, that freshness, and that is by applying deodorant. You understand? By applying deodorant. So please, get deodorant. It is vital.
It is a must.
It's not it's necessary.
It's a must. Why don't you want to smell good?
I don't know. Do you know? Why? See, Joanne and Favor, let me tell you guys something. There are people that will tell you that deodorant is not good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there are people that believe that you shouldn't even use deodorant
at all.
For what?
You want to just smell.
No,
Even if you have
please.
your bath, there's something people don't understand. You go a long day. Imagine you go to work. You go a long day of tiredness, sweating, all of that.
Yeah.
If you have deodorant on, you wouldn't actually smell. Trust me. If you use the spray, the armpit spray, use Sure.
Yes.
I think they have like 24 hours, 48 hours.
to
And it actually
comfort.
works.
Yes.
It actually works. So if you use all of that,
If you even
will
use
not
that
smell.
Sure, you won't even sweat as
Exactly,
usual.
yes.
Yeah,
It
the
protects
short,
you from
the
You
body
sweat
spray.
at all.
sweating, yes. They have like the products where you actually don't sweat.
Oh.
So if you use deodorant and you use good perfumes,
Yes.
it's even a good
Plus.
thing for somebody to pass you and say, okay,
You smell good.
nice.
Come back.
Dress the way you want to be
on.
addressed. Smell the way you want to be addressed.
Come
If you
on.
smell anyhow, you'll be addressed
Anyhow, if you smell good, you'll be addressed in a classic manner.
Yes,
You get
exactly. Put on your deodorant, and that is not all. Some of you now, you clothes that you've worn 2 days back, it is on your bed.
They wear it again.
After you do
Some
your
of them would even
bathing,
wear it again.
you say, okay, because we watched Rendezvous today, and they said, okay, we should bathe well. You know, you follow that process. We should put in our deodorant. You follow that process, but you don't follow the process of washing your dirty clothes. Then you put on this, and you wonder, why am I smelling? Why are people saying I'm smelling? I thought they said these are the steps to take, and I took the step. Wash your dirty clothes.
Yeah.
Wash your dirty clothes. Do not just leave them there a day you want. You just pass. You know, some people will take their clothes. You know they smell. Bam.
Oh, I didn't wait for long.
I didn't want to.
even if you just step out of your house, you have already sweat on
Yes.
it. If you know you don't want to wash it, you dry it under
Dry
sun for the
it.
sweat to
Not
dry.
like just
But if it's still
damp on
smelling
your
after that, please wash.
wash.
Not because Joanne said we should dry it outside. No, please. If it is still smelling, you wash.
Please, please. That is it. And next we'll be talking about preventing your breath. You know, we'll not elaborate much on that because of time. But please, those people that you stay morning till night, you will not brush because you don't have anybody in your house that you are speaking to, and you feel like, and there is no problem. It is not going to ooze out. You are going to damage your breath. Yes. You will damage your breath, and because if a day comes now and say, okay, let me just brush today, and other days you've not been doing that. As I said earlier, mouth odor, body odor, it is something that is not a day something. You can't say today I'm going to wash it off, or tomorrow I'm going to brush it off. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. So for preventive measures, kindly observe all these steps that we've outlined to you. All these steps, please, if you follow them, you know, strictly, I'm telling you, you are gonna smell like never. You know, you feel good. You feel really, really good, and you just observe, you know, good personal hygiene. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today on today's episode on Rendezvous on Global TV. I hope you gained some new insight. And remember, you are always welcome to tune in anytime. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms. I'm Ajay Sharon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.